All right, hello, boys and girls. So we are drawing today. We have our subject here, our bumblebee, which you have already created, and I think has probably come out quite well. The main part of our drawing or our artwork is always called the subject, and the rest of it is always called the background. So we're going to use our imagination today to figure out what might be in our background. What's going on in this bee's world? Now, everybody has a different imagination, and that is a very good thing. Everybody is unique, and nobody is the same. So while you can use mine as an example today, that's fine, but I encourage you to use your own imagination and see what you come up with. So let's draw and see what is in our background. What is in my bumblebee's world? And I kind of think this is a little funny. I just drew a dog for grade one and grade two, but what I think is a little funny, I think I'm going to give this guy a name too. I'm going to put it right here. He looks like a Larry to me. I don't know why. He just seems like a Larry. He's my bumblebee Larry. You don't have to name yours. You can if you want to, but mine is Larry. Let's see what's going on in his world. You know what I think is going on in my bumblebee's world? I think, because he's flying around, he's looking for nectar to take back to the hive and make some honey. So you know what? I think I'm going to have to put a bumblebee hive back here. There's a lot of different kind of shapes for hives, but I'm going to kind of make mine like this. And you know what? There's a lot of different doors in the hives where the bees go in and out. And the bees take all of their nectar in there and store up the nectar and turn it into honey, working hard. And boy, we love that honey, don't we? It's so sweet and it's so good. I'm just going to fill in these parts. And my hive, he has some kind of, they call it a cross hatching shape on it. Just when we make lines one way, and then we cross over them kind of another way like this. We just call it cross hatching, just to give it a little bit more detail. Okay, so that's my hive, and I don't know, I think maybe there was a beekeeper, and he's really kind to the bees, and he kind of put the hive up on a table or on a pedestal like this. And then right down below, there are all kinds of other flowers around that this bee is going to go around with all of his friends and kind of collect the nectar from. All kinds of flowers down here. And I want to show you something here too. Do you see how this flower, the leaves here actually go behind this flower? So you may not see all of the leaves right here, but the leaves actually go behind. So that's just called overlapping, so we see one in front of the other. I'm going to finish these flowers. Put some seeds in the middle, maybe. You could make flowers if you like. Don't have to. This is your world. Remember, if your flowers overlap, if one is in front of the other, the leaves won't show all of the way. You'll only see the flowers with the petals, rather, the petals in front. Okay, so think about that if you're going to draw some flowers. You're only going to see the ones that go in front. And they need their stems that come down. And maybe on their stems there are some leaves. Flowers a lot of times have leaves on their stems that help make food for the plant, right? So let's do this. And I think in my world, you know what? I think there's some grass. I'm just going to put in some lines for some grass down here. The great thing about using your imagination for the background is that you can pretty much do whatever you like. You just look around and try to figure out what else is in my world here. I wonder what else is in my world. And you know what? I think in my world, I think way back here, I do think, well, yeah, you know what? I think the sun is out. And I think the sun is shining. Here's some of that overlapping again. So my beehive is in front and I'm seeing the sun behind. So when I draw the sun, I can't draw right through the beehive. I have to leave a little space here, right? And then I think over here, there might be a few clouds. Maybe it's a sunny day, but there's a few white puffy clouds in the sky. That'd be okay. Puffy clouds can be a good thing. And let's see, I wonder what else is over here. You know what? Maybe he is really, really close to a big flower. So I'm going to put, maybe all you see is kind of like the edge of a big flower petal right here that he is going to land on. So maybe what you're seeing here is a different kind of flower. And he has flown from his beehive. He's flown all around. And maybe his bee friends got the nectar from here. But maybe he's flying over here because he sees this flower that he wants to land on. And he can come and land over here and get the nectar from this flower. Of course, once again, your drawing, you can certainly use mine as an example. That's fine, but you don't have to. Use your imagination. What do you imagine in your world? And I think you're going to do a great job. All right. Have a great time drawing. Good luck.